Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Themeathon. We have Monojira here, who is going to show us Jazzpunk. So introduce yourself and tell me whenever you want to start.
Hello, I'm Monojira. This is Jazzpunk, and I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hehehe. So yeah, welcome to Jazzpunk. Right off the bat, I mean, this is the most Christmas game of them all. Kind of like Die Hard is the best Christmas movie of all time, and this is pretty much the Die Hard of speedruns. Right off the start, we're gonna go out of bounds. We're gonna go for the hardest trick in the game. I have to find this tiniest pixel, and there we go, perfect. And we're launching straight into the first chapter, skipping the tutorial. Very nice, getting flashbanged by this splash screen, and we're off. Welcome to the Russian consulate. This game is just packed with tricks, so I'm gonna give you more of a play-by-play. You see me do this a lot, which is skipping cutscenes by save and loading, which is nothing too exciting. But right now, I'm setting up a trick that is very precise. So you're gonna see me send up the elevator, and now I'm currently, in the game's mind, on top of the elevator, but I'm also in the lobby. So if I save and load now, it puts me up here, and if I do it correctly, I'm inside a wall. I am inside a wall. I'm a little bit too far to the left, but it should be fine. And now I'm gonna try to get a boost here and reach the end trigger out of bounds. So that's really cool. So this is the point where the game slows down a little bit. Doesn't mean there's no tricks here. I have to do a little trick shot here. Get a breadcrumb on top of the cocktail glass. Has 0 influence on the run, but that doesn't matter. That happens like 1 in like 50 runs. So that's really cool. I'm glad it happened on camera. This is like a no-scope in COD, which will be up later, Call of Duty. So yeah, pretty good.
I know you'll do well by me.
He's gonna yap a lot. So yeah, I should probably mention I haven't like really run this game in a very long time. I run it every once in a while for marathons and stuff. I've used to run it, and I even had the world record for a couple of months or a year, way back in the day. But the route and the game has changed a lot. Like there's a lot of content updates that still came through the game. Here, for example, there's a much better trick where we like shoot out of bounds and stuff. It requires like all tapping and like a lot of crazy stuff that I just couldn't be bothered to learn, I'll be honest. So instead, we're gonna be collecting these spiders to get through this level. We need 5 of them, and then we're gonna throw it into this nice man's face so that he lets us through. Grab this incredibly toxic fugu, stand on the conveyor belt, and let's go. So yeah, story I guess would be impossible to explain. I'll do it anyways. We're a spy. We're tasked with stealing cyber hardware, which is inside of this cowboy cyborg's stomach, I guess. So he's running off after eating the fugu, and we're stealing his kidney. Or whatever this is. I don't know. It looks like a kidney. And then now these guys want to steal it back from us. And yeah, of course, the rest of the game makes even less sense, so I'm not gonna even bother. It's an acid trip, honestly. Like it's crazy. This game is just fun to experience. It is chock full with different references to video games. There's a Quake marathon, Quake, what is it called? Arena tournament thing style. Mini game that you can load into. There's a Street Fighter reference. There's, I mean, all the popular games from like 15 years ago or 20 years ago are referenced in here. There's a lot of pop culture references. And in general, it's a really fun... Oh, we're about to drown, by the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is our boss, I guess. Yeah, tentacles come up. I'm not even gonna bother explaining that part. Probably for the better. So we're going on vacation. We're going to the Kaitak Resort over here. Each of these countries, by the way, that you just saw there, have a specific reference.
Welcome to Kaitak Resort.
I need to remember to do this glitch correctly because we're setting up a wrong warp here. By opening this wedding cake, I'm starting a load into a minigame. Specifically the Quake minigame, which is called Wedding Quake. Because you're talking to a wedding cake and then you load into Wedding Quake and you have like wedding related whatever, like weapons and stuff. Sorry, it's very early. So here I'm picking up the suitcase and then I'm gonna save and load and the game will launch me back to where I set the load earlier, which is really nice because I need to bring the suitcase down here. This is the director, or the editor, sorry. My bad. There's immediately getting corrected. Yeah, it's been a while. The editor, exactly. So he's just a guy that gives us a drink. We're supposed to like dress up as a lady to like flirt with him and then steal and swap the suitcases. But we skip all of that here. But he maybe because we did wrong warp, he realizes we are not who we pretended to be, and he knows our name. So yeah, the jig is up. We chest our last punk, so to speak, and then we wake up in this hotel room. There's a lot of blood and stuff here, a lot of interesting details on the walls, but we don't care about that because it worked so well earlier before. I'm gonna see if I can line this up correctly this time. Yeah, it worked so well before in the Russian consulate level that I'm gonna turn us into an elevator again. So right now I save and loaded inside the elevator. So with my number keys, I can actually call up and down the elevator, which means if I run to the end of the level, I can just call down the elevator and call myself down, and then I am warped through the bottom of the floor, which is really fun. This level kills the bitrate, so if the bitrate goes to goes to shit, that's because of the game, not because of the stream. Everything will be fine in a few minutes. But yeah, this is part of the game. This level is very interesting because it's entirely movement based. These warp tunnels right here just move you through the level, so the only time gain here is by executing this as well as possible. And it's been going quite well so far. Maybe I can walk past this gate here. Very nice, there we go. And now the only time loss here would be to fall out of the tube. So you fall back down, you have to go back up. Almost back to normal. And we're back. We're back in the starting area. Oh, I hope no one is, scared of insects. There'll be a few more here in the next level. Nice. And we got the cutscene skip here as well. There's a voice line, and we overlay the voice line by immediately sitting down, and so we save another 5 seconds or so. Pretty good.
Please come to 128 Pleasance Avenue. Make sure to come alone. And no tricks, Polyblank. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4.
Did my face cams freeze or whatever? I just glimpsed at chat. I don't know what's going on. I hope everything is okay. Maybe it's also because I'm in the dark, so you'll probably see a lot of flashing colors, which is just due to the game being incredibly colorful. Here we do another save and load. So the robot skips his introduction. And we're also setting a new save point here for the level, which will be relevant way later. Oh, you're missing my chin?
Quick, look behind you.
It's because the microphone, I can move it. For you, Recalled, I'd do anything.
No, over here. No, a little more. A bit more. A little to your left. No, your other left. Go back a bit. There we stop. Yes, there we go. All right. Ah, Polyblank, we've been expecting you. I'll get right
chess
to it.
hands.
You've taken something of mine, and so I've taken something of yours. That's the overall.
I just want to let him yap because this is like the one good cutscene, but also the one cutscene we can't skip. I mean, all of the cutscenes are really good, but this one is especially good. The humor is terrible, but like terrible good, terribly good. It's you'll see it only gets crazier from this point on.
A game of sport. Should you prove victorious, I will free the director unharmed. As I won the dice roll backstage, I'll go first. I guarantee you, there won't be one hint of foul play.
There will be no foul play. So we're fighting to get the director back, and he says, "Oh yeah, just beat me in a game." And he's of course not cheating at all, so that's cool.
Home run? I must be a bit off today. I almost went with that one myself.
So golf right here is just literally that.
Your hands, Polyblank.
Oh, that was, oh my god, that was almost great. Thank you. I think I safe load here. I'm not entirely sure. There's like a couple of spaces. Oh yeah. So now he like immediately takes a shot. He doesn't start walking over. Saves a little bit of time. There is setups for like hole-in-ones, but they're oh my god, that's embarrassing. No one saw that. Delete the bot. And now he like immediately starts playing again, which is great. Yeah, so there's setups for hole-in-ones, but they're incredibly hard to do and inconsistent. And if I hate one... Speaking of inconsistent...
Don't let it get you down, Polyblank.
That's an issue. Where did my ball go? What? That legit never happened before. But I'm fixing it. So the ball is not supposed to go out of bounds. That's not part of the run. Oh, come on. Come on.
We're just getting warm.
Sorry, I was a little bit flabbergasted by that. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, interesting, to say the least. Anyways, so we definitely did not win the golfing game, so we're gonna continue to the next area, which is a reference to a N64 game that maybe some people have played in. Oh no, I'm soft locked. Fingers crossed that I'm not gonna be like permanently soft locked because of that. Let's see. Surely it'll be fine. Surely it'll be fine. I might have done this too quick. Ah, there we go. Okay, saved. So yeah, instead of wave racer, we're doing a gravy race. I'm terrible at this, honestly. Like, I used to be pretty okay at this, but so yeah, the way this works is literally you just tap your A and D button and try to get through the circuit without hitting the wall or any of the stuff inside. And it's just a figure eight, but the music is banging. It's great. It's one of many references, and of course this makes total sense. All part of the game and the lore and story and the world building. Actually going not too terribly. Like a 45 is like about as fast as you can get. A 47 is pretty good. 46 would be insane. I'll probably hit a 48 here. Maybe 40. Oh, 47. Nice. Okay, well, that's almost a 48. But we'll take it nonetheless.
You're not supposed to.
Okay. I think I'm a little bit late with this save and load. But... oh yeah. I am, because now I can't check his card.
And now the fun.
Okay, there we go. Just had to actually trigger the guy, run over here. And the final game is like this style of volleyball. Oh yeah, there's another save load here, but I'm not gonna mess with the save loads anymore. I'm scared of more soft locks. So we're supposed to play like tennis, volleyball with like these gloves and virtual class it, but I'm just gonna beat the crap out of him because that's how I do it. And I win. But of course there's a concept called reverse winning.
Reverse winning.
Yeah, thank you. So
Wow, I really
he declares himself the winner, which makes sense, honestly. Like, sure, you do you, my man.
If you would
Am I
be
missing
so
something?
kind as to hand me
Well, we're about to figure out if I missed something.
another
So
trophy.
he gets all his trophies.
Modesty prevents me. Oh, I don't deserve you know, my one. You flatter me, Polyblank.
I did miss one. What did I miss? It's always the same thing. Oh yeah, the belt. Every time. My bad. And
I feel like an absolute god.
we're inflating his ego, quite literally. And then use this to just, yeah, pop him. And because of the save loads, I think this is the fastest way back. I don't know. We have to run back to where we have the director in the class, and we can finally free him, and everything will be fine. Bad guy is done. Everything is good. And oh shit! I pressed the wrong button.
Sorry, old Sam.
My bad.
But a croc's got to do what a croc's got to do. I mean, you might as well crawl in my mouth now because it's only going to end one way.
I guess if you're offering, then we might as well. And yeah, that's the last level of Jazzpunk. So we're just gonna do the intestine credits. There's some weird stuff on here on the screen. I'm not gonna stop, but you can rewatch this run like 500 times on YouTube and then pause at every single point. Just keep rewatching it. I want to be on top of the Themeathon YouTube channel list for runs. That would be great. I'm kidding. Actually, this, aside from all the like hiccups in the last level, this actually went quite well. Pretty happy. And we're already coming up to the end of the run in about 30 seconds. So, right here, don't worry about these openings and the brains and stuff. I'm just gonna wait for the arm to come up, pick the last missional, and then we should be good.
You need to escape the labyrinth that is my digestive system. I provided some specially encoded missional for just such an occasion. Don't take too many. Oh, and just a warning, I have a particularly violent immune system. Best of luck.
3, 2, 1, and time.
Also, please say hi to my secretary if I eat her for pudding.
That's it. That was Jazzpunk. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was a good run for the... Well, it's not even the morning, but yeah. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for running. Yeah, we're switching back to the intermission, and then we are seeing, I think it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 next, but in anime style, so be prepared for that. Thank you very much, Monojira, for running. Wanna say goodbye to all the people, and then we switch.
Goodbye, watch Eris's run, and then also come back for the next run after that, because it's me again.
Alright, bye bye!
Bye!